have no idea what you fixed, but you fixed it. Good for you, admin. Now go do your stream. Go do your stream, admin. Go. My stream unimportant. Yours important. That's the way it is. That's the way it always is. Ha fish. Ha fish. I have been sitting on this game for about 1.5 years now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Kai gave me this game for a while when she did her playthrough, and I've been sitting on it for way too long. Don't you dare, admin! No! Don't do it! No! No! Why? This is unnecessary. That's unnecessary, admin. This is $12 that could have gone to food. Maybe slightly more because Twitchflation is weird. I don't know the actual, like... I know I get $12 from that. No. Clearance pizza cheap and need more clearance pizza. 18. Even more reason to not do it. Okay, but yeah, I've been sitting on this game for a while. It's finally time that I actually do it. You go do your own stream! Ow. Okay, we start game now. I don't know what hard mode is on this game because I've never played it before, so normal it is. You ain't Moodang. You ain't Moodang, you is admin.
The world was long ago broken, its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
On your past.
If your throat hurts sleepy, then relax, rest. Admin must do a solo stream now. No, I'm joking.
Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed, even then?
Brawler, the idea of battle captivates you. It always has. You started by smashing sticks. Before long, they were clashing swords. There were never any questions. You were a fighter through and through. +2 might. Increase max health, governs combat skill and attack and defense. Urchin, growing up you were nobody. Just another malnourished child clogging the city. Without a street gang, you would have died like the rest. They taught you to see what others didn't, to slip in where others couldn't. They taught you to survive. Guile, increased max stamina, governs the lockpicking and agility skills. Apprentice, as a child of remarkable promise from the unremarkable family, your parents sold you to a passing scholar. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled. But what you read, you did not forget. Wisdom, increase your max mana, governs the lore and spellcasting skills. Noble, a child of noble birth, you were dining in foreign dignitaries before you could walk. You learned manners and etiquette, but more than anything, tenacity, for the glittering halls of Ryova can be more cutthroat than the darkest alleys. Persona governs increase regen rate, governs the charm and barter skills. I agree. I mean, that's definitely what I'm going to choose.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Hired muscle. You could take care of yourself and were known for it. The Slev cartel recruited you as muscle when you smuggled nefarious texts or illegal potions. You were there to make sure things didn't go south, and when they did, you cracked some skulls. +20 attack. Increased damage done with physical weapons. Thief. Thievery came easy. Your picks danced through locks with a lover's touch. You stole spells from scholars and treasures from skyships. The city was yours. The doors were wide open. +20 lockpick. Okay, so... I mean, that's... lockpicking would be nice. Lord Broker. In the Apostatic Union, some secrets were worth more than gold. You fraternized with cultists, traded illegal tomes, and sought dangerous knowledge. If something was hidden, you could find it for a price. Plus 24. Knowledge of ancient truths allow interaction with concealed mechanisms to reveal hidden secrets. Fixer. In the bloody business, you kept your hands clean. In pubs and markets, you built your network. Mingling, scheming, elsewhere nefarious deeds were committed, and you were, of course, never involved, but your purse was never empty either. I'm just gonna be on the safe side and choose attack.
Cracks showed. Your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Betrayed. In your line of business, you always kept your guard up, but sometimes it's not enough. In the end, you were sold out and left for dead in a pool of your own blood. Plus 20 defense. Paranoid. As your years passed, your paranoia grew. You were always on the move. You never stayed in the same bed twice. Turned out you were right, though. They realized they really were hunting you, and they found you. Increase movement speed and jump height. Nah. Outlaw Caster. You hoarded spells, potions, many valuable, many useful, but too many when fumbling for an invisibility spell. You accidentally opened a portal into an Inquisition airship. The worst destination possible. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Oh my gosh, it's Twig! Hi, Twig. I hope you're having a good day, Twig. Crime Lord, you always had a knack for acquiring ill-gotten goods, but eventually this grew into an underground empire of trade. With success came infamy, and brutal Inquisition raid put you behind bars. Allows for more favorable deals. Buyer. I'm gonna take Crime Lord. Wow. I think that's supposed to be locked. But hi, Twig. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi. Prisoner XVII, you have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Why am I being released? Only the High Confessor can answer that, but I calculate there is 8 in 10 chance you will be granted the honor of glorious and sanctifying death. Who are you? I was a prisoner, like you, but the Inquisition, in its generosity, has made me so much more. Oh, you're a servitor. Cipher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I am a servant of the Inquisition now. 17? Okay. I'm prisoner 17, nothing more. I'll get going then. Okay. I think he's more like a cherub than a servo skull. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required, prisoner 17. That's not my name. A cackle lapses into sputtered of coughs. You forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the Apostatic Union. A number is all you deserve. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Shush. But all I offer you is the chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. I am the High Confessor of the Inquisition, Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous criminals, and you will help us. What's in it for me? No, that's actually a pretty obvious answer. I don't get murdered. How exactly? Oh. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oniric? Oniric? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Isles. These flying islands are host to a manor of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is the blinding light fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Dark Star mercenaries. Yeah, a little bit. For our quarry is their leader, the notorious Vela Callus. Callus? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Callus. Kalos? I'm just gonna stick with Callus. Never heard of her. She's the daughter of Admiral Callus, groomed for command, but she set off on her own to find a war band of thieves and pirates. The Dark Stars were tolerated in the Union until Vela became enthralled with delusions of grandeur, claimed she could create some sort of heaven. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. The mechanism's arms thrust a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer guidance, and closer to the blinding light, Inquisitor Ignavus can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying isles are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. Oh, okay. Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword, then press the inventory key to open your journal. I would actually believe that, admin. I believe you would definitely accidentally fall off the edge. Navigate to the equipment panel and equip the sword into one of your weapon slots. Lastly, remember to press the attack key to unholster your weapon. Though this is a meager task, I calculate there is 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the attempt. What is that one chance? Wow, a rusty sword. Swords are a reliable all-rounder weapon, rewarding both speed and aggression. Chipped and corroded, this one has seen better days, and may yet see them again if some of the rust can be cleaned off. Oh. Lockpick! Health potion. Restores your health. This potion is brewed from the eye of Pagath? Pagath herb. That hastens the body restorative functions. It is prescribed by most doctors. One of their few treatments that does more good than harm. Usables and spells. Spells and quick use items must be equipped in the equipment menu before use. Once equipped, press spell to use spells and items to use items. Wonderful. You can scroll through equipped items with switch item or spells. Oh, look at this place. Mana potion created from the Paradoxicus herb? This potion stimulates the mind and increases the user's magical potency. It's become quite a habit for many university scholars. Well, good for those university scholars. The mushroom is singing. What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition web, no doubt? Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Probably. A melancholic smile spreads across her lips. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you best watch yourself out here. Mark my words, something's brewing on these isles. The stage is set, but curtains drawn, and the performance is set to begin, set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me you have your own role to play. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay. Is there any? There is! Look for secrets! All the secrets! Skills. There are a number of skills that determine your effectiveness in certain tasks. Some are active skills, such as lockpicking or lore, which let you interact with objects in the world. Others are passive skills, such as defense and regen. Skills can be improved by increasing the delusion attribute that governs it, or with special equipment. More lockpick, please. You've glimpsed a glimmer of delusion. Delusion attributes. There are 4 delusion attributes, the fundamental attributes which govern your skills: might, wisdom, guile, and persona. To increase these attributes, you must find glimmers of delusion by exploring and completing quests. I'm gonna... Didn't I pick what... Oh, I gotta rank the thingy. Skills. Well, it's definitely a place. Store stamina and a portion of stamina threshold. Derives from the jitter seed. Oh, so it's just coffee. Stamina potion is just coffee. Okay. I don't know what that is. Could be anything. I did say jitter seed. Ammunition. An assortment of ammunition for ranged weapons required to fire bows and the like. Does that mean there's guns? Is there guns in this game? That looks like ball. It looked like ball, therefore maybe gun. I want gun. Give me gun. Give the Americano a gun. Oh, throwing knife. Well-balanced steel knife, designed to be thrown. In Slev, thieves and thugs like to coat the blade with jitter seed extract for additional sting. Maybe. The road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries. Strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It's not that I doubt your skills, Prisoner 17. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoided. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past their enemies. Well, I did kind of choose the stealth choices, kinda. No, they poison it with extract. Jitter juice is what makes the potion. The extract, I think, is a bit more deadly. In many cases, combat is avoided. Press crouch to toggle sneaking. Your footsteps will not make any sound. Alternatively, you can sneak up behind an enemy and perform a stealth attack. Damage on where enemies... Yeah, okay, stealth attack, yep. Do you think he saw me? I think he saw me. It's fine. They didn't see nothing. Nope, that's not the button I wanted to press. Well, we're down a health potion, that's a shame. Plant. Jitter seed, a potent seed that vibrates in one's hand, can be used in alchemy and ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative potions and poisons alike. And it is prized in the criminal gangs of Slev. Well, there's the coffee plant. Why, thank you, dead man. I do enjoy money. Combat. With an unholstered weapon, press attack to perform a normal attack. Hold it for a few for a slower but more powerful attack. Okay. If you insist. He's dead. Thank you for the lockpick. I appreciate it. Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. You may have to charm them to gain their trust. The agent may take some convincing. You have been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there's a high probability that you will emit a foul stench. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from persona attribute. Well, yeah, I know that. Are you one of the locals? He looks down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I've failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. I'm here to help. Your Inquisitor has tasked me with capturing Vel Callus. He lets out a weary chuckle, then breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies in my crash drop pod. Follow the river upstream, and you'll find it by the waterfall. Okay. That river? Or that river? Up the waterfall, right. Well, he wasn't wrong. Maybe? I don't know. He might just be a little stupid. He looks nearly dead. Thank you for the money. Mushrooms. They're everywhere. And they're singing their little mushroom songs. To progress, you must unlock this door. You will need a lockpick to begin. Water? Me? Drink water now? Okay, I can drink water. Thank you for water. You should find an ample supply next to me. When picking a lock, there's always a chance you will fail, and the lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpick skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you will come across. There's an art to disguising secrets through magical means. What lockpicks? Some doors can be unlocked using a lockpick item. Your chance of success is governed by your lockpick skill. Okay. Oh, so it's a dice roll. Okay. Neat. In this room, the candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to seal a secret passageway. To disarm them, you will need enough lore skill. The incantation will also deplete your mana slightly. A single passageway may need several switches, so always be mindful of your surroundings. Hidden mechanisms. These are secret switches through high enough lore skill and a small amount of mana to unlock. Lore skill is governed by your wisdom, and you will be able to further increase it using special equipment. I don't know how that requires mana. I think that's just flipping a switch. Status. Your current status is represented by the 3 stats: health, mana, and stamina. To restore your stats, rest in a bed or drink a potion. Okay, but what the fuck is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, plants. Inquisitor Ignavis. Ignavis is waiting for you in the nearby Inquisition column, prisoner 17. We strongly recommend speaking with him before wandering forth to your highly probable demise. Alrighty. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes in a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, prisoner 17? No. Mushrooms? He clicks his fingers. Exactly. Oh, okay. He turns to you, a beaming smile across his face. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such a wide stalk, such healthy gills. He takes a long breath. And such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back home in Lundell, but nothing like this. He waggles his finger at you, while turning his gaze back to the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you get back alive, remind me to take a batch of scryshroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Oneric Isles? Yeah, I don't know. I hear it's to die for. Okay. He slaps you on the shoulder. That's damn good of you, prisoner. But where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Navis of the 12th Inquisitional Tribunal. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Nice to meet you. He grips your hand with equal firmness. I see I'm in good company, prisoner. He points to the fortress ahead. That's the Blinding Light Fortress of Vale Kalus, leader of the Dark Star mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault, not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get. I've sent all my agents, but so far none have reported back. We expect heavy fighting, but it seems those Dark Star ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your order is to capture Vale alive. A tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up to the job, prisoner. So, any questions? How do I get into the blinding light? Why, do you see that big cannon looming overhead? That's part of the Blinding Light Fortress. And it's where you need to get in. Okay. Just stride into that main gate, making sure you slay any pesky Dark Star that get in your way. Once you're in the compound, find a lift mechanism that'll take you to the battlements. That's where Vela has been holed up. Is there a way I can avoid bloodshed? Ah, the sneaky sort, are we? Well, you're in luck. My agents reported that there is a side entrance to the right of the fortress, which leads to a maintenance tunnel of sort. I'm sure the Dark Star has laid plenty of traps, but surely nothing you can't disarm with a deft hand. Once you're inside, you can try to avoid detection by keeping to the walls. These old Gad war forts have plenty of nooks and crannies, so just, he puts a finger to his lips, keep quiet and out of sight, yes? And what if I want to practice my... Okay, I need to know where Vela... I need more about Vela and this mission. He nods. Yes, I'm sure you have plenty of questions. What do you want to know? Tell me about Vela in the Dark Stars. Vela Callis. Now that's a name that'll make hairs stand on end. She's the daughter of Admiral Callis of the Apostic Union Navy. But instead of following her father's footsteps, she founded the most accomplished mercenary band since the God War. Sure, she's currently the most wanted criminal in the Union, but you've got to hand it to her. For years, the Union itself relied on Vela and her Dark Stars to do the jobs the Navy were unwilling or unable to do themselves. He sighs. It's a pity she turned down such a dark path. In the later years of the Dark Stars, their numbers of villainous deeds are far exceeded by those in noble intent. What of the Dark Stars' villainy, then? Well, there is a Astral College heist in Beyond Time? Now, where they made off with an artificial star among other priceless... No, artifice star among other priceless treasures. Then there was the sinking of merchant freighter Popinjay, and all those hostages slaughtered at the siege of Saracolo. I could go on. In the end, they say she lost the plot. Started yammering about some sort of heaven. The Inquisition ruled that this was tantamount of cultism. Article CX11. Claims of a religious nature, and warranted her arrest. Of course, I think the polymaths over in Riova have wanted her gone long before all this. Got too big for her boots, and finally they had their warrant. Even Vela's own mercs got so riled up they mutinized against her. She's been hiding out here for years, but the Inquisition finally got the go-ahead to make the move. So here we are. Why are you using prisoners like me? Oh, 112? That's a lot. He grins. Because rigorous labor is a tonic for the ills of one's mind. We're not like some common judiciary back in the Union homeland, where prisoners are thrown into a pit with a scrap of moldy bread, no matter their crime. He taps his forehead. We recognize the twisted intellect of our guests. And if we can untwist that reason with the right application of punitive employment, we will have enlightened the world just a little. He clears his throat. We're also authorized to use any method at our disposal when a mission goes on. How do they say it in Slev? Utters up. I will say words how I will say words, Edmund. You cannot stop me. What do you think of the High Confessor? He strokes his chin. Mainly the Inquisition think it at a travesty that a confessor, that is, a prisoner still serving their penance, has been granted control of an entire tribunal. Normally, it would be the job of the High Inquisitor. So the confessor that we met is a prisoner. Okay. Indeed, there's also a nature to her crimes, and how they relate to the very criminals she has been tasked to apprehend. But personally, I think despite her quirks, she's proved herself as one of the most accomplished agents within our ranks. Okay, about the mission. Splendid. Was there anything else? No, that's it. His smile beams. That's the spirit, prisoner. I'm sure you'll make short work of those ruffians. And when you get done, be sure to check with me after the mission. I've taken quite an interest in those Honoric Isles of late, and I'm sure I can fill you in with plenty of useful tributes. Sleepy's psychic damage. No! I'm sorry, Sleepy. Forgive my stupidity. But you can't stop it. The stupid must go on. That's just the way it is. Delusions. Okay, we already read that. There's money up there. Stamina. Your attacks damage depend on your current stamina. Lower your stamina, less damage you'll do. Your maximum stamina will also deplete slowly over time. If it reaches half its original value, you will become fatigued, temporarily reducing all stats. Maximum stamina can be restored by sleeping in a bed or using a stamina potion. $22 damage! Blocking and parrying. Hold block to reduce incoming enemy damage. If you time your block just right and an enemy attack lands, you will parry. Successful parries negate all damage and will stagger the enemy. Okay, how the fuck do... How do I block? It doesn't tell me how... Okay, controls... F? F? No, right mouse button is spell. What? I'm not going to use spells. Let's put that on F. No, bad game. Ow, I've been stabbed. Okay, that's the parry. I need a sleeping bag. There's a sleeping bag. Resting in beds recovers your health, mana, and maximum stamina. Beds can be cheaply rented at inns. You can also find unattended beds throughout the world. However, some are unsafe, and you will be taking a chance by resting in them. Angel! Oh my goodness, hello, Angel! I hope you are well, absolute friend. Thank you for the water. Crystal points. Crystal points will restore your mana. Use the home spell to return to the last crystal point visited. I don't have spells. What do I look like? A wizard? Do I look like a wizard? Return home. A teleportation spell that transports the caster to the last crystal point touched. Though widely used by scholars, some still prefer to walk. Yes, I do. They claim the chance of being incorrectly teleported off of a cliff is not negligible. I am doing pretty good. I'm finally playing this game. After about a year of having it on the need to stream lists. See that looming fortress? It struck fear into the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War, so the apostatics named it the Blinding Light, to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal. For Vela has claimed it in the pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the blinding light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and their most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take the life in a pursuit of your own fantasy? I don't know, probably not. Still, I fear that in this world like this, such a heart will see you dead in a gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. Still, you piqued my curiosity, stranger. I'll have my eye on you. Okay. And obviously, we're not going to go directly into the fort. We got to find out what's over this. What's this? Eye of Pegath. Flower shaped oddly like an eyeball, can be used in an alchemy ingredient. Named after the legendary god Pegath. This herb is well known for its healing properties and used in medicine across the Apostatic Union. Oh. Maybe you need to be more scrupulous, Admin. Quite possibly. I don't understand words. Yes, if we can turn it into a health potion. Back to Poppers! Okay, Popeye! She's not in her bed. Where are you? You're on the couch. Come here! Come here! Yeah, come here! Happy dog. Pets for you. Okay, you can go back to the couch now if you so wish. The puppy is happy. Three lockpicks? Wait, I thought there was nobody over here. And the pupper loves you, Angel. Pupper loves everybody. You don't see nothing. Stupid. He didn't know I had throwing knives. Exactly. That is so true. Forever and always. I saw another guy over here, didn't I? Could have sworn I did. Oh no, there he is. He's up there now. We're just gonna keep on walking. What bad could possibly happen if I do that? You're not friendly. Sorry. Thanks for the throwing knives. Darn. Darn. Yay! Iron ore, a decent quality ore that can be used to upgrade rusty weapons. Most of the Isle's mines were abandoned after the God War, but the ore remains here for the taking. But wait, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. You all deserve it. Immersion ruined. We're going to play a different game now. Oh. I don't think I can parry arrows. How are you walking on water? More throwing knives for me. Paradoxicus, an improbable flower that seems to shift between different shapes, can be used as an alchemy ingredient. This herb seems to defy the very principles of reality, often appearing different depending on how it's observed. Neat. Ammo. Alright, time to raid the fort. I don't know what their cone of vision is with stealthing. So, I don't know how well I'm gonna do with stealth. Oh, he did. Never mind. I have one delusion. Wait, am I being raided? What's happening? Sleepy, am I being raided? I'm just gonna put it in a wisdom. If lore is important, and so is stealth and lockpicking, I'm just gonna do my normal, like, hacking lockpicking route that I do for RPGs first time, because, you know, getting into places is always nice. Oh. So what you're saying is you need to go stream. I need 3 might, man. Darn. That's true, I did say that. Can I just jump that? Yes, yes I can. No, Edmund, do not do that. Bad. As nice as it would be to have an extra emote slot, it's not worth it. There's a treasure chest down there. Old contraptions. You recognize these old mechanisms are God War relics. Improbable and mostly useless, such strange contraptions are rarely seen outside the Clockwork Kingdom these days. Adamant, no! Do not do that. A cluttered desk, an assortment of maps, notes, and diagrams cluttered the table, detailing the planned exploits of the Dark Star mercenaries. One in particular catches your eye, an expedition to the cursed Underlands, far below the Sky Realms. Old contraptions, yeah. Maps, notes, and diagrams, yeah. Barred from the other side. I can take a nap. Sure. I can take a nap in the mercenary fortress. It's perfectly safe here. Stabby, 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 stabby. Money. Don't worry, they're blind and stupid. Okay, they're not as blind and stupid as I thought they were. Oh no, don't be cold in Vintage Story, you'll end up dead. Nobody wants that. Beer! A mug full of frothy beer. Beer is cheap in the Skylands, mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp. It's exported to the far corners of the Apostolic Union. Wow! I don't really know what these do, but... Oh! Secret tunnel. Oh, okay. I see. Quote-unquote easier way in.
This stream was sponsored by food. Go get yourself some food today.
Y'all heard the sponsor. Go get food. It's important. I had garlic rice before starting the stream. So I am all full on my foods. Are you full on your foods? You better be. I have nearly 30 throwing knives, ready to be used when need be. Go get yourself some energy then. Hey, thanks, Inquisitor. You nearly killed me. No, Edmund. That's not the energy I'm talking about. I am all full on lockpicks. That is a big cannon. Wait, that's iron? It looked pink. And I'm guessing this might be the ammunition for said cannon? No? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how big weapons in this world work. Health potions is nice. Oh, they saw me. Throwing knives. Corruption, you give me more water. Everyone give me water today. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Corruption. I'm always happy to see you. What? Okay, now I can't ignore it. The caustic bomb. A vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical process, extremely volatile. The flask will explode on impact when thrown. See, now I can't ignore it. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. I am not free, Eden. I'm sorry. I apologize, Ed. I am sorry I am not free. Forgive me. I'm never gonna ignore you, Ed. You're too amazing. I can't ignore you. But just to make sure, what were you going to ask? I don't want to leave you just unread like that. That feels rude. Wow. Wow, Corruption. Wow. That does seem like something that would happen. How do you break a femur, though? I can do Valheim Grind tonight, if you want. I have no qualms about doing that. I'll probably only do this for like 4 hours today, so maybe when it's all over, I can bug you. Maybe. Possibly. That is my capture target. Velikalis stands with Gravios, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails. And why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly you catch her eye. What is this? A straggler? The Dark Star Company greets you. My apologies, but you have caught us at a rather inopportune moment. So far, the Inquisition has been kinda nice, which is weird for an Inquisition. Let's go the Inquisition route, why not? Valacalis, I'm come to apprehend you in the name of the Inquisition. She throws her head back and laughs. Oh, that's good. You've come to apprehend me? You look like you need a meal and lie down. I don't think you're in a state to apprehend a silk slug. That may be true. Probably. Those Inquisition dogs really must be desperate, huh? Still, we can't tarry here. Events are in motion that cannot be stopped. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apostatic union, tyranny, to an end. And that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It has been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. No, my job! I'm gonna get fired! No. Oh man, I'm gonna get fired, man. Bye, Angel. I'm sure you're gonna head off for the day and get some snoozins. Layla spent countless nights here, hunched at her desk by the light of a candle, while the rest of her crew slept. She would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for a shred of arcane knowledge. No. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by a pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time, I came to think of her little more than a frightened girl trying to fix something broken inside herself. That's true. I will be hired to do Viking shenanigans later. For there is a thorn in Vela's heart that she cannot remove. Sometimes its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness. Other times it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. The ghost looks you in your eyes. Listen, stranger. Whether you wish it or not, we will cross paths with Vela. I see it as clear as day. But what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities. A dark void that swallows any attempt at foresight. Okay, that's good. I will do that. Oh my god, RC, when did you get here? Where are you people coming from? I'm sure there must be more important things to do than watch me. I'm sure of it. Probably, I don't know. Entice. This oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality, rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of the spell remains something of a mystery, but its power is not doubt. Oh. Oh, it's you. That confessor wants to speak with you on the platform. He mutters under his breath, though what she sees in a wretched prisoner is beyond me. Well, fuck you too, dude. You catch a beaming smile underneath the visor. Ah, so you are the one who squared up with Tuvela. And to think we had to lock you in a cell. The agent chuckles. Well, you really showed us how it's done. Anyways, I think the High Confessor wants to see you. I wouldn't keep her waiting. You guys really had trouble with like 5 guards? I'm just going to point that out. 5. Ah, Prisoner 17. I believe you were wanted by the High Inquisitor. Best not to keep her waiting, yes? But by all means, come back and speak to me afterwards. We have much to discuss. Of course. The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices you. Ah, Prisoner 17, was it? Wasn't it? Our drones have been tracking you. It seems that Vela has escaped. I couldn't apprehend her. I failed. A high-pitched laugh reverberates through the coffin. Nonsense. I was certain you would be... Oh, God. You okay in there? You good? Oh, man, she is nothing but skeleton in there. You would be cut into tiny pieces. It's astounding you made it this far. Thanks. But your sentence still stands. You may yet prove your usefulness. We must ascertain where Vela has fled to. Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. I mean, it's... Yeah, I guess. I guess it is like an Iron Maiden, except the spikes are on the outside, even though the Iron Maidens never had spikes to begin with. She laughs to herself, but turns into a pained series of retches. After a moment, you may think she have vomited. Excuse me. The Iwanaric Isles are home to a number of former Dark Star mercenaries. My superiors would rather I execute them, but she is silent a moment. They are more used to us alive. If anyone knows where Vela went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt. Yes, Dark Star. A former Navy captain turned sellsword. We have already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him in the Wobbly Noggin pub. In Hollowtown, in the center of Unric Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us towards his comrades in exchange for the polymath's pardon. He can help you find the others. Alright. Which way is Hollowtown? Follow the road south, through the village of Whill, cross the gate bridge. This should get you to Hollowshire. You will need to acquire an apostatic Union passport to cross the bridge. I wish I could grant you one myself, but we are undersupplied. Perhaps the locals in the village of Prill could help you. Alright. Why me of all your agents? The Dark Stars are deeply mistrustful of the Inquisition, you could say. We have a few run-ins in the past. As one of our newest and most amendable operatives, you may have better luck than another of my agents. Alright. Good. And be careful, these islands are on the very fringe of the Apostatic Union territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who have fled to the Union's purges, tucked away here. The only assured faithfulness place is Hollowtown. And beyond Hollowshire's borders, there is ground even Union boots won't tread upon. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom. It is full-blown crisis. No, it is in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm to the west are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish command posts in the fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate if you wish. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, you will be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crimes, your sentence, but it sounds a little better than prisoner, eh? I suppose. Okay, then I guess I'll get skedaddling. Farewell, Confessor. I chose to side with the Inquisition. This is on me. It's all on me. I don't know what door that is. I guess we get going. There's something walking over there. Nope, that is floating. I don't know what that is. I feel like I should not go near it. More mercenaries? How big is this fort? Darn it. I don't even know what part of the fort I'm in. Wait, nope, yes I do. I know where I am. Am I going to get lost? Absolutely. Ow. Getting stabbed hurts. Don't get stabbed. It's not good for your health. I like how the Inquisition just kind of throws money at me. Just out of nowhere. Just drop pod full of money. There you go. Have money. wouldn't do that. Sleepy might fight back. Might. It requires a key. Where does one get said key? Ow! Can I have? I want. I need the delusion. Oh, okay. Hi. The Dark Star mercenaries languishes on ale in one hand, and on an ale in one hand. She barely registers your presence. So are you with the Inquisition, or some petty thief come to pick over our corpses? I'm just passing through. I've got no quarrel with you. Damn straight. Any funny business, and I'll lop off your head. She swings an arm in a vague gesture, spilling her ale in the process. No! If you don't care for Vela, let me into the storeroom below. It is true, I have no love for Vela, but it is another thing to betray the Dark Star Company. They're still my brethren. But I want the delusion! I need Charm 10? Oh, okay. I didn't try to stab you in the back of your head. I don't know what you're talking about. Delusion. It's right there. Story needs his delusion. Story needs all the delulu. What is that? It has a sword, whatever it is. And now it's dead. That doesn't have a sword. What? Silk thread. A sturdy silk produced by the ubiquitous silk slug. Can be used to upgrade a variety of clothing. Despite being soft to the touch, the thread is remarkably durable. Oh. So that's a silk slug. Neat. My lore skill is too low. No. How high does it need to be? Doesn't tell me. Thanks, game. Secrets and secrets not allowed for story. Story doesn't understand the lore. And that is my own fault. Coffee. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that's the bridge I need to go across. Just a wild guess. I don't know what that is. But it's got big claws and it needs to die. Hooray! I'm safe from whatever the fuck it was. Truth potion. Dispels illusions and reveals the truth of things. The Union has banned the use of this potion, for it interferes with many of their officially sanctioned spells. That's kind of funny. I don't know what that is, but I think I just killed its baby. Do I have a map? I do not have a map. Okay. We're traveling in the wind. Another one of these. I don't know what these is. What are you? Tells a lot. The Inquisition just uses illusion magic on peoples. Using that potion makes them see the truth. Oh my, what's that commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I brought a map of these Honoric Isles back in Riova, but it seems to be decades out of date. He grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe isles. Every few decades, they've floated a different position. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. Do you know where I can find one? Well, I noticed that the Erudite Academy is flying over Hollowshire, to the south of here. Can you see it? Can you see it up there? In the sky? It travels all over the Apostatic Union, so I've heard. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath Quill Village. Though I've seen them in other places too. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now. Only it's not quite ready. Still, I'd try asking them. Worth a shot, huh? Where are you trying to get to? Trying to get to the Endless Realm. It's said to be a place where people never die, even though the flesh peels from their bones. As a boy, my mother would scare me with tales of the Cadaver Crusades. when the endless would hunt the living and feast on their still warm bodies. It would scare me witless, but still, I always dreamed of going there someday. And I have it on good authority that they've reformed their ways. They only eat non-sentient meat, and are on good terms with the Apostatic Union. So I said to myself, what do I have to lose? He gulps. Well, I suppose they could still eat me. Oh, farewell, friend. Sorry you don't got a good map. This way to the sacred shroom. This way to Quill Village, purveyors of the shroom. We gotta see the sacred shroom. We just gotta. Oh, look, it's another one of them thingies. These are funky looking beholders, man. Very funky looking beholders. Darn. What type of rogue am I that I can't even open a door? Wait, do I have 3 iron now? I do! We can actually go back and upgrade this. I wanna upgrade my sword. Yes, please. Hey, look at that. We got a steel sword now. It'll do all better damage. Better damage for me. Hi, Popper. What are you doing over there? You being a Popper? Nope, not active. But where could the sacred shroom be? We must witness the sacred mycelium. Oh, silk slug. Hello. I'm sorry, I just kind of broke into your home. Stop right there. The man brandishes a particularly rusty sword in your direction. You're not ticking... Who are you? No metallic limbs? Leaky joints? Why would I be ticky? Because you might be a mechanical contraption hiding in the skin of a person? He gasps for air and blinks at you. Well, don't look at me like I'm daft. It's perfectly reasonable suspicion. Sure, buddy. He prods at you a few times. Yeah, well, I admit, you don't seem to be a mindless killing machine from the blasted Clockwork Kingdom. It's just since the attacks, I've been particularly jumpy. Yeah, I can't believe it either. What's that about the Clockwork Kingdom? New here, are ya? These Onric Isles are home to a certain Clockwork Kingdom due east of here. Of this here hamlet of Puil. For a while, they were decent enough neighbors, except for those bothersome factories billowing out the smoke and the occasional explosion rocking the whole isle something fierce. But folks say their Machine King went mad, and now some of their 8 gadgets and gizmos is spilling across the border and wreaking havoc with my crops. Can you tell me about that machine's been bothering you? By mechanical monstrosities. He frowns at you. Ah, don't laugh, I'm being sincere. They've been coming from the east, where the snow's been falling. Funny thing, it never used to snow here. At first, they were little things, but lately one huge metal bastard's been taken to tending my crop shrooms with its weapons. If I try to shoo it away, it attacks. I could try to shut it down for you. Would you? You would? Oh, I'd mighty be appreciative. If you manage to do it, there's some coin in it for you. The machine seemed to lurk in the snow-tipped mountains to the east. Simplest way of dealing with it is to smash it into pieces, but its armor will deflect any blow that ain't strong enough. So, maybe there's a way of shutting it down? There were a couple of suspicious container crates that fell in the forest over here. Did you say you were getting attacked? Well, yeah, no, he nods. Okay, bye. I'm gonna loot your house now. The man has no loot, but he has a bed! I feel much better now. Sorry, I borrowed your bed. I located an interesting landmark, but I have no map, so how am I supposed to go there? Might as well take a look at what this metal monster is, eh? Couldn't hurt. Darn. The device crackles with the distant pulse of cipher magic. Its ocular skull registers your presence, and a mechanical quill scratches out the following lines. Rejoice, downtrodden thrall of the defeatist powers? Thou standeth now within a freedom of Mechanus Rex. Proclamation. This onerous vassal governs the protocols of its indentured autoserfs, decrying census. Number of inactive autoserfs, 253. Number of active autoserfs, 1. Current labor protocol, militant agriculture. Dost thou have a query? I want to shut down the machine in your service. Fiefdom. Oh, fiefdom. Judgment. Cessation of duty. Cessation of such duties is only permitted by the order of Mechanus Rex, or in appointed duties, therefore edict. Thy petition is denied. What if I just smash you up? Will that stop the robots from working? Axiom. Assault of royal vassal is treason, and may be adjudged an act of war. Therefore, edict, thou shalt not lay a hand upon this vassal. Thwack. You strike the machine. It doesn't take much force for it to sputter and stop. After a few moments, you're satisfied the thing has stopped working. Proclamation. The Honorable Vassal governs the protocol of this indenture. Okay. Well, it's broken. Did it turn off the robot that I was supposed to turn off? That's the dragon. Well then. Bring. Look at me go, lockpicking my way through things first try. It'll never happen again. Well, it's turned off, I guess. So I must have done something right? Hey, I fixed it. Huh? Sorry, I'm a bit distracted, traveler. That blasted mech from the Clockwork Kingdom is still ravaging my crops. I've dealt with a machine that's been bothering you. His eyes open wide. You have? And there was me thinking you'd be hacked into tiny pieces. So tell me, how'd you do it? I managed to disable it remotely. He taps his forehead. Ah, clever one, aren't we? Well, it's not much, but I have some coin stashed away here. Please accept it, along with a heartfelt thanks. Thank you. Wisdom. Maybe I should have put that in Persona. I don't actually know. I need more Delusion Eden. God damn. Okay, yeah, no, my sword is pretty strong now. I am very glad I ran back to upgrade this. Coffee! I'm literally just gonna stick with calling the stamina potion coffee. That is just what it is now. That's all it is. It's just coffee. Nothing more, nothing less. Damn it. Come on, let me in. Oh, that beholder's all chained up. I don't know what else to call that. Oh, that's magic. And these are knives. The knives beat magic. This is a fact. Hey, more delusion. Thank you. Suspicious note. The desk contains a number of scrawled notes, mostly perpetrating to illusion spells. From what you find here, you can surmise that someone was trying to cast an illusion of significant scale. There are also numerous anatomical sketches of nautilobs? Is that what it's called? It seems the giant monster isn't all what it seems. It was a trick the whole time. Oh. Well, alrighty then. I'm sure that there was like a side quest thing. I need a 6 for this door? Goddamn. Is there anything actually worthwhile? There's a chest. I gotta try. Yes! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Fine ore. Ooh, fancy. Is there another thing in... Oh. There's a hidden door here. How do I open you? Owned by someone else. That someone else is dead. I should be able to use it. Oh, wait. Okay, so if I use those, I'm guessing this door opened on its own then. I wasted so many lockpicks. Well, I might as well clear this fort out. I don't see why not. Nautilob. I didn't even know that person was there. Throwing knives are very deadly. They're working exceedingly well. You'll never see it coming. Hey! A glimmer of delusion. I need one more delusion. And then I can rank up again. Hooray! Poor little fella's all chained up. So I'm guessing the sacred mushroom is somewhere down there. That's what we came here to see. But I don't know which one it is. There's a lot of mushrooms there. Hello. And proud of it. Damn it. Elixir of Regen temporarily boosts stamina regen. This potion enhances the body's natural functions, accelerating natural recovery. Should be used with care, as it unintentionally accelerates aging as well. Okay, we're not using that. I am okay with not using that. Thank you very much. Ooh, more eyes. I need those. I don't know where or how I make stuff. Maybe. It might be, sorta. I don't know. It lowers life expectancy. Oh, God War Fort. Been crossed out, and someone has scrolled the esteemed Rotten Onion mercenary camp. Well, that mercenary camp is now empty. This way, the sacred room. Someone has scrolled fuck Aegwin underneath. Okay. I don't know who Aegwin. Those are goblins. That's a goblin. That's a froglin. That's not a goblin. That's a froglin. Cut that out. I want to see the magic mushroom tree. I am a tourist. I want to see it. I want to take a photo. Bad Kermit. How much money do I have? I've been collecting, I have $169. I'm rich! The mushroom forest is indeed a mushroom forest. Hey, what's that? Oh! Okay, where's this going? Where am I? Oh, this is the town. Well, this isn't where I want to be. This way to Hollowshire. Preceded over by Hollow Town Council as of 1442. The old pub serving ale and providing bed and board. Yeah, well, I don't need to go there. I want to go back down. I know it's where I'm supposed to be going, but this is an RPG. I want to get all the side quests. I want to become all-powerful. Unstoppable. It is the law of RPGs. That way, if the Inquisition actually does turn on me, I can fight back really easy. And more throwing knives are always nice. I require all the figgy pudding! Nah, that's a dragon. That's a dragon. No, it's its squishy guts that I carved open. Scholar has one eye pressed to the looking glass. As you approach, he squints, takes a deep breath, and suddenly stills. Ah. Are you okay? Oh, he sneezes. As the scholar sneezes, he sprays a thick globule of mucus over his looking glass lens. He wipes his face and looks perturbed. These bloody mushroom spores. Why did I have to be sent to Pwill, of all places, to make this damned map? Can I get a copy of your map? Look, I don't have time to pander to your every want. The chief cartographer needs this urgently. Then turn to look at you. Then pause, as if realizing something. Actually, you know what? Maybe you can have a copy, as long as you're willing to work for it. What do you need? We're making a new kind of map. A magical map that tracks and shifts the movements of the islands. And corrects itself. The real work is with the cipher spell we're weaving together. But I need someone to go out and anchor the spell to specific landmarks. Take this cartography notebook. When you get to a landmark, equip it and use it to make a cipher chart. The map will show up on your journal. If you obtain a compass, you'll be able to see yourself on the map too. There are 4 scholars working on this map, including myself. Together we cover Hollowshire, Endless Realm, the Clockwork City, and Pwill. You should also visit my colleagues to see what landmarks they need. The most important region we need mapping is Hollowshire. I'll note these locations in your log, as I'm sure whoever marks them will be rewarded. So there's a reward? Well, you'll get access to the map itself, but I suppose we can throw in a few coins with each cipher chart too. If you manage to map Hollowshire region, I'd consider giving you a recommendation to the Erudite Academy. Can you see it flying up there in the sky? Being allowed access into is a real privilege, believe me. So, what landmarks do you need for this region? He sniffs, wiping his nose on his sleeve, then points to the towering fortress behind you. Well, first one, I suppose the chart, is the old God War fortress over there called the Blinding Light. Only I heard it's infested with pirates and smugglers, so I was gonna wait until I felt better. He looks sheepish. No, not the cliff admin, no! Then there's another fortress to the southeast of the island, but he sniffs. Have you seen that huge creature that's floating above it? No. That one will have to wait. Well, there's nothing there. And finally, there's the sacred shroom, the locals call it, to the northwest. Only that's the largest shroom I've ever seen. It's so it would surely destroy my sinuses. Oh, so you're just fucking lazy. Okay, so it's a reward, map itself, money. Okay, got it. Well, I basically already cleared that place out, so... I'm just gonna go mark those up. Why not? We already got them. Where's the mushroom, though? I don't know which one's the great mushroom. Which mushroom is exceedingly great? Which one's great enough to be sacred? Darn. Silk slug. Sorry, I needed the silk. Forgive me. I don't even have armor yet. That's a skeleton. That skeleton has seen me. Hey, more delusion. Thank you. Technically, I may have. Slightly. It might. I don't actually know where I get the silk from, because I don't take its tendrils. So it might be taking it from its eye. I don't know. Might not even be an eye. Might be like a nose or something. I don't know the anatomy of a silk slug. See, I don't think it has eyes, and its tendrils are there too. It's just kind of floating around. I'm collecting silk. That's all that matters. This world is not my own. I don't understand it. It just is. Oh, that must be the sacred mushroom. like a turtle. It's got gooey undersides. Wait, turtles have a shell throughout their entire body. It's got a wee. It's like a dragon, I suppose, then. Sorta. Iron. Armadillo. Maybe an armadillo would be a better analogy for him. Silk slug. See, I don't know if that's its eye. Closes it, but I don't think that's an eye. For all we know, it doesn't have eyes at all. It's just vibing. It exists purely off of vibes. No, I doubt that. These are completely different creatures. We don't know how they function. Cartography cipher chart. A chart you created in your cartography notebook. This chart is enchanted with cipher to be magically updated even when the landscape changes. You can give it to the Academy Scholar for an award. Oh, okay. So there's the mushroom tree. There's some stuff down there doing stuff. What did I tell? Oh. Bitch-ass frogs. Then why do you keep asking questions? Stupid ass frog. Oh man. Come on, I just need a 6, please. You're right. I don't want to know. Please? Please. Okay, I'm gonna walk away now. I might need lockpicks for later. Wow. What was that? Okay, where's the key? Modest treasure, trinkets from a bygone age. Could perhaps fetch a pretty penny if sold to those with a nostalgic cast of mind. Interesting. Well, we've been here, I suppose. Now I gotta go cipher mark everything else. There's that dragon again. Ikta! You're participating! Go for you, Ikta! And thank you for the waters. Wow, I am injured. I didn't even realize. I was really injured. Delusion. I need it. I need to feed my delusional mind. No. Do I not have enough athletics? No, I got it. Yes! Aww. Oh, my lockpick. Might rank 4. Aww. My rogue skill sets have failed me this day. Oh well. Can't win 'em all. Good, good. Now the big fort. Can I mark it now? I'm inside the fort. What do you mean this lift isn't active? This is literally the fort I need to be at. Why are you not letting me mark it? There we go. Now it's marked. Now I can get my money. Oh yeah, I can also get like the spare delusion from back here, can I? Because I upped my personality skill. I can do that. It's not illegal. Hey, do you mind opening the thing? You know what? Why do I always get the shitty jobs? Sure, you can loot the whole place for all I care. That'll show. Oh my gosh, it's Ellie! A thing or two, yeah. Hi, Ellie. Hold on. I got you. Boom. Oh, geez, you were playing Get the Fuck Out? You poor soul. I'm so sorry you were playing that. But I hope you had fun, Ellie. Wait, didn't I pick this up? Fine white powder? Yeah. I picked that up already. Why did I get a thing for it? Well, I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you and your husbando had fun. That's the important bit. And thank you for rating. I appreciate it very much. We're not delusional. I can prove it scientifically. See, we're not delusional at all. Probably. I'm delusional about my delusions. It's a different thing completely. I don't know what that means. I've never played Get the Fuck Out. I may own it, but I guess it just didn't hit with me, so I have no idea what that means, Allie. I'm sorry. Oh. So I'm going to assume it's a hard game then? Oh no, I don't have any lockpicks. No! What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm out of lockpicks. Oh, never mind. I have one more chance. Nah, the game, I don't think the game was for... Motherfucker! Eh! I don't think the game was for me, Alec. Otherwise, I would have probably played it more. But thank you for the invite, though. I appreciate it. Oh, I see. But hey, at least you had your funds. That is what matters. Unlike me, who leaves games sitting on the need to stream list for about a year like this one. Cartography landmark. A sketch of a landmark you made in your cartography notebook. On its own, it is but a trifling detail, but it'll help fresh out the Academy's Oh! So, if I... Where am I? I'm like, here-ish? Somewhere? I need to put a thing up. Oh, that's good. Hopefully it's not too spooky. I forgot to get my money. I need it. How else will I pay for goods and services?
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you for following, Digi. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope you had a wonderful day. Give me my money. If only that beady-eyed creature hadn't run off with my handkerchief. So, I have cipher charts. That's not a lot of money. Excellent. Yes, these will do nicely. The detail here is impressive. For one of your limited experience, please take this in recompense. Seems that you acquired quite a collection of cipher charts, doesn't it? Must admit, I'm impressed. Oh, you're Allie's husband? Oh, well, I hope you two had the best of time. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It seems that you acquired quite the collection. Yeah, take this. It's a letter of recommendation that will grant you entry to the Erudite Academy. You should speak with Chief Cartographer. I'm sure he'll have work for someone like yourself. Oh, alright, thank you. Money, 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 money. All the money. And you guys are welcome to stay as long as you want. It's not mandatory to be here though, so don't feel like you have to be here. You're welcome to head yourselves out whenever you feel like it. Especially since you're about to get slapped in the face with ads. I just noticed that when I look over. Money! I need more money. I don't have enough. This is Dread Delusion. It's a It's like a Morrowind type of game, sorta. I think it was part of the DreadX collection some time ago, but I can't remember. Yeah, that. Right there. Eden, no, you're not a doctor. Admin, even worse. Don't do that. The youth looks at you with caution, wide eyes lodged in a gaunt face. Oh, a newcomer. Welcome to Quill Village. My name is Lud. Were you involved in that commotion over at the old fort? I'm an Inquisition agent, hunting criminals of the Apostate Union. He shivers and looks at you up and down. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. You don't much look like one of those agents. You must be undercover, right? He whispers. Well, if it would help, I could tell you about our town. No, Sleepy, it matters. It does matter. Maybe. Admin said he would go to stream today, but then I went live, and it's a whole ordeal. Just stream. Go stream. Go have fun. We're just a humble village. Have you heard of scryshrooms? It's a mushroom that shows you the future. We grow it and sell it. Only things aren't going so well lately. People are worried. What's going on exactly? Well, the crop yield is bad. Each year we've been growing less scryshrooms. He scratches his head. Some people are getting worried. But it still matters. All of you do still need the streams. It's important to grow, right? That's how it works. He looks around, then leans in closer. I've heard people are considering the old ways. His eyes are practically bulging. You know, consorting with Wiccans and gods? That's very stupid of them. The boy nods furiously. Of course, very illegal. But also kind of exciting, wouldn't you say? He seems to regret his choice of words. Oh, I just mean, it's very boring here sometimes. Anyways, the local Waymaster, Kulwick, has gotten pretty spooked by it all. He weighed everyone who comes by just to make sure they are not Wiccan. But my mother, Olwen. She's the mayor, by the way? Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it all. She's much too worried about something else. I heard her mumbling about some sort of monster lately. He blinks. Oh, I'm sorry, I tend to waffle. Don't I? Is there anything you would like to know? Can you point me around town? Exactly. Eden doesn't know anything about it, admin. Oh, I suppose so. He gestures behind him. Just in town, you'll find the Way House. The Waymaster Kulwick. He's pretty respected around here. Nearby is the Scryshroom Company, which sells scryshrooms, of course, and the other things. Further up the hill is the mayor's house. That's where my mother, the mayor lives. She sometimes has work going. And further up the hill is the Sacred Shroom. Only, it's dead. What does the Waymaster do? Oh, Kulwick? He's pretty important. He went to Ryova, the capital city of the Apostate Union. That's really far away, to get certified as a Waymaster. He weighs things for merchants and buyers to make sure the price is fair. Might not seem like much, but for a small town like us, it means we can trade with realms like Vena Bjorn and Lundell. He leans closer, eyes wide, but he also weighs people. Lately, he's been real worried about Wiccan sympathizers. And he has magic cipher skills that can tell if you're evil. Admin, no, don't you dare! He looks sheepish. He's not weighed me, though. I guess he doesn't think I'm tough enough to be a criminal? Alright, tell me about the Scryshroom Company. Well, it's run by Dwyn, whose family's been growing Scryshrooms for generations. Without his company, the town wouldn't really exist. Mushrooms are kinda all there is around here. Mother won't let me drink the Scryshroom tea, even though she does it all the time. She says it's too intense. That you have to be a responsible adult to see the future? I don't see the big deal, though. She mostly just hallucinates about having a bigger garden. So your mother is the mayor? He nods. Not everyone likes her because she comes from all the way over in Lundell. That's a faraway place with castles and windswept moors and Union Heartland. I was born here, so I've never been. He sniffles. Why is the sacred shroom dead? Oh, well, that's because Colwich killed our god, of course. Of course. Of course! He nods. That's all I wanted to know. Hope I didn't waffle too much. No, I've got to get going, kid. Oh, of course. Bye. Oh, that was useful. Farmhand sits aimlessly watching the mushrooms. Busy day? He startled the farmhand. Huh? Oh, Emir wasn't slacking off. Oh no. It's just, there ain't much to do around here lately on account of the poor shroom yield. Each year the harvest gets leaner and leaner. Twin says it'll be fine, but I don't think he believes it. Last time I took Scryshroom, I saw a vision of Quill, barren and bare. The house is all ruined. Alright, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy it, please. Very much, yes. Honestly, unless we do something, this town ain't got much of a future, I reckon. I'll leave you be to it. He returns to staring at mushrooms. Is that what you do, admin? You just stare at the mushrooms all day? It seems like quite an important pastime. There's a secret here. Nice try, trying to hide the secret. God damn it, I can't get in here. That's a lot of drugs. Open the door. Open the door. I need lockpicks. Who's selling lockpicks? Admin, no. Why? That's only one lockpick. I need more than that. I need a lot more. That's a skyship thing. I think that's to move to another zone or something? Maybe? The woman casts you an indifferent gaze. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the... She yawns and rubs her temples. The Puel port of the Winged Merchants Guild. I'm the local harbor master. Can I help you? How can I get my own airship? She smirks. What, you think we just hand them out to bright-eyed travelers? It takes a lot of coin to buy a sailing vessel, you know. Most Union merchants only have shares for the ships they use. Plus, even if you had a bulging coin purse under those, she vaguely gestures to your clothes. I'm not even sure I'm wearing clothes. Fine garments you're wearing. These days, you'll need a writ of permission from the Riovian Port Authority. Trust me, you're not going to find those lying around out here in the sticks. What does the guild do here in Pwyll? She takes a sharp intake of breath as the question was particularly confounding riddle. Well, we oversee the transfer of goods, impose tariffs, check for contraband, that sort of thing. Pwyll is a pretty quiet place. We don't get much traffic. Only a week a merchant ship, usually a cog or a sloop. Sometimes from Hollowtown with exports from the Union Heartlands. Maybe once in a while we'll get the How from Alasfara. And sometimes we unload their goods. What do they want? Scrysh room. Always fucking Scrysh room. I swear, if I had to winch one more crate of this stuff. No, well, thanks for the info. Person lady being somewhat useful. Is there anything lying around here that I can just, yoink? Anything at all? Well, when I'm done with this, we could stream Valheim. That's an option, Eid. But you got you got another hour before that happened. I hope that's okay. Soon, Eid. Lockpicks. It's not enough. I need more. Man sips his tea and studies you intentionally. New face, eh? If you got business here, talk to Dwin at the counter. He's the proprietor of the business. I'm really only employed to make sure things go smoothly. You don't seem like the rest of the villagers. He betrays a thin smile. My, you're perceptive, huh? Do it. Do it, Eden. Do something. I don't know. I'm bad at making choices. I'm a mercenary, you see. I fought with the Beyond Serpents, the Lundell Blackguard, even the Dark Stars for a time. And now, he sips his tea, I protect the business interests of the fine gentleman, nothing more. So please, pay me no heed. I'm looking for some former Dark Star mercenaries. He narrows his eye. Oh, is that so? Well, your motives better be pretty fucking congenial, cause it's no secret that I'm a former Dark Star merc myself. Of course, I haven't sailed with them for years. I left after the mutiny. Once it became clear that Vela's ambitions, once so intoxicating, were likely to get us all killed. He clears his throat. Well, out with it then. Exactly who are you looking for? I'm meeting with Jack Basalt. Okay, Ed, I can do that. Oh, good old Jack, she smirks. In the Union, they used to call him Shame of the Navy, after he abandoned his rank and station and joined Vela's merry band. In battle, the man was a demon. When his voice bellows across the deck of a skyship, sword raised high, you made sure to heed it. But below decks, he was always found time to share a drink with those under his command, learning their names, their troubles. Not every merc captain does that. Of course, I don't know if that was thanks or to a kind heart or his weakness. For the strong stuff, let me guess, you're meeting him in a pub, right? He grins. Tell me about Vela Callus. He chuckles heartily. Ah, now that's a good one. You're just gonna stride up to the boss lady herself and claim the Union bounty, are you? Well, I kinda already did, but she got away. Now don't get me wrong, I never really knew the woman. I was too low ranked to be clinking my tankard with her. But I've been privy to some of her deeds, and well, let's just say you don't ever want to cross swords with Vela Callus. As for where she's gone, haven't the slightest idea. And I wouldn't tell you if I did. That woman has plans in motion that I couldn't begin to comprehend. And I won't be found complicit in trying to thwart her efforts, for the sake of my own neck. That's enough about the Dark Stars. Good, and let me be plain. You didn't hear this from me, are we clear? Is that Scryshroom Dream you're drinking? He's quiet a moment and merely takes a sip. Indeed. Tell me, did old Dwin over there give you a speech about how he outsmarted his business rivals by drinking the stuff? No. Well, I'm sorry for spoiling the tale for you. Funny thing is, he doesn't touch this stuff. It's more of a sales tactic, you might say. Whenever he does drink the Scryshroom tree, he tends to get rather emotional and empties his bowl permanently. Bowels permanently. You see, Scryshroom may be a popular drug, but that's all it is to most people. A party trick, or a quick high. Truth is, most can't see the future from drinking it. The shroom is such a potent psychedelic effect that premonitions are lost within the fantasy. But the premonitions are there. You just need a low dosage and a certain discerning eye. That's why if you have to say, reach for the blade right now, I'd have my knife at your throat before you knew it. See, my sword's already out, so... He smiles warmly. Now, was there anything else? Nah. He smiles politely, but says nothing. What a nice fella! Ah, welcome, welcome. Pull up a stool if you're looking for a Scryshroom. You've come to the right place. He leans on the counter and thrusts a bulging eye in your direction. Do you know what Scryshroom does, newcomer? Yes. Then you've heard it shows you the future. But see, that puts some folk off, as they're scared of what they might see. I'm here to tell you, it ain't like that. There ain't no cipher spell in the great library of beyond that can do what Scryshroom does. Plunges you into the river of time, so you can see what bends and the currents rushing towards you. Do you know how I grew this business? Not with luck, my friend, oh no. I used the humble Scryshroom to outsmart my rivals, and now my company ships them to every corner of the Apostate Union. Yeah, well, I was just told that's a lie, so... So what do you say? You buying? Okay, what are you selling? That's what I like to hear. I've got a pot of Scryshroom tea on the brew. And we've also got a few odds and ends if you're hankering for supplies. Also a room to rent upstairs for 2 coin if you need some. Let me see what you have for sale. Oh, I'll take that compass, thank you. Sell that. I don't think I'm going to take the Scryshroom tea at all. I was hoping for lockpicks, but apparently you don't have any. And this is Oh, you're the Waymaster. And mine eyes follow you with suspicion. His graying hair and withered skin suggest he is older than most of the village. A faded scar runs down his face. You're new in town, I gathered? Well, I'm the local Waymaster, name's Kulwick. And I'll have you know, before you engage in any business here in Quill, you'll be taking your weight. I'll be taking your weight. So without another word, please step on the scales. He gestures to the huge contraption behind him, thanking you kindly. Alright, I suppose. Go on then. That's up to you, Ed. Secrets and spores. In Quill Village, you met the Waymaster Kulwick, who refused to speak with you until you were weighed. On his enormous scales, you were weighed yourself, and should probably report back to him. Well, yeah, I was gonna do that, game. He studies the dials and symbols atop the machine, scratches various notes on some parchment. Interesting. Very interesting. Did I pass? The prime glyph says you're a criminal. He shoots you a stern glance. The lesser glyphs are hard to parse. Let's see now. That's also true, Sleepy. I could do that. It says here you're of noble blood. And this is a strange glyph. I think it means disgrace? Ah, so you're probably a runaway from one of those old corrupt noble families. But there's one more glyph. Inquisition agent? He looks up from his parchment, his face struck with puzzlement. Begging your pardon, at first glance I thought you might be one of those Dark Star mercenaries running from Inquisition raid. Well, you must have fighting those scoundrels, eh? Okay, start at the hour. Enjoy what you must do. Yeah, those crimes were just a cover story. Yes, I'm a confessor, atoning for my crimes. Well, far be it for me to delay Inquisition business. I approve your visit to Quill. You won't get any trouble. He thinks a moment. But, say, in light of your profession, could you lend this humble servant of the Apostolic Union a hand? There's an Apostolic Union passport in it for you. Oh, I need that. No, you're one of the coolest people I know, Eden. That's why we've been friends for so long. You see, the Inquisition raid ain't the only reason we've been so eager to weigh people as of late. There's also fears of bloody god worship among the townsfolk. After all we've been through. He looks distinctly peeved. So you need help tracking down the god worshippers? He leans forward and speaks low. Aye. Folk been afeared recently, you see. No, Admin, don't do that either. The soil's dying and the harvests are down. Merchants want to buy our scry shrooms more than ever, but we can't meet demand. So some have been flirting with the old ways. Tell me what you need. Alright, I'll tell it straight. As you know, god-worshipping and consorting with the Wiccans, or their gods, is a heinous crime. But I've reason to believe there's more among us who are turning to it, try and fix our poor harvest. Trouble with a small town like this, we all know each other. And the guilty parties won't talk to me, but you? You're an outsider, an Inquisition agent to boot. I need you to ask around, and try to find a Wiccan sympathizer, so we can sort this out, quiet-like, before the village starts lopping each other's heads off in a frenzy. Find something out and I'll dispense you a Union passport. That'll grant you passage to Hollowshire. I'll see what I can do. You have my thanks, newcomer. Just as soon as you find something out, out of sorts, you let me know, you hear? Alright. I can do that. Cannot pass. The owner of this place won't let you pass this point. Aww. I need lockpicks. Woman sits with her eyes closed, a pained expression on her face. Various medallions on her neck and necklaces hang around her neck, suggesting she holds some important position here in Puil. She mutters under her breath. Flames. Oh, the flames. We have to douse the flames. Is everything okay? Ah! She looks at you with a frenzied intensity in her gaze. What are you doing? You've got to get out of here. The Nautilog will burn you alive. What are you talking about? Can't you see it? The monster rising above the flames? Oh, the horror. We have to... She stops mid-sentence and blinks slowly. After a moment, she says, "Nothing's on fire, is it?" No. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm terribly sorry. You caught me in the middle of a divination. My name's Olwyn, mayor of this humble village of Puil. How do you do? Did you say divination? Are we going to die? She chuckles nervously. By the sky realms? Not at all. This only distracts a distinct possibility we will be burned alive. You see, I have found myself presented with quite the dilemma. It's really nothing to worry about, so please don't cause a fuss. I have the whole thing quite under control. I was merely indulging in a scryshroom meditation to divine what manner of threat this giant monster could pose. And, it turns out it's really not much of a problem at all. She gulps. What, you mean the big one over at that tower? The one that's a complete illusion? What's this about a giant monster? Though it's not common knowledge? She genuinely looks relieved. I thought the whole town would be talking about it by now. You see, a small mercenary band has made a certain, demands? No, I don't mean Vela's Dark Stars. This is much less, accomplished. Which makes it more puzzling that they got their hands on a giant Nautilog. So you want my help? Oh no, I never said anything like that. As mayor of this place, I have everything completely under control, she knows. Of course, that being said, those mercenary scoundrels are threatening me with their huge Nautilog. They claim they'll sack the town if I don't comply with their absurd demands. I really don't want to cause a panic in town, so I'm at a loss what to do. But if someone were to sneak into their fortress to the southeast and ascertain whether this Nautilog thing has any weaknesses we should exploit, well, let's just say that person will find themselves firmly within my favor. Well, the mercenary's already gone. I'll see what I can do. She gives it very well. Now, was there anything else? About the giant Nautilog? Oh yes, I'm presuming it's still there? What if the mercenaries were to disappear? Oh well, that would be quite a tragedy. The idea of more blood being spilled on Quillan soil is a horrible thought. Her eyes narrow, but of course, it would rather solve the problem here, wouldn't it? And with so little funds to hire guards, it would be awful hard to catch the perpetrator of such a crime. Well, I went over there and nothing I learned that it's just an illusion. Do you know about the Wiccan worship going on? God worshipping? In Quill? Surely not. Most of the villagers are here are old enough to remember actively relishing the death of their former god, Anagwin, for all the horrible things he did. I met your son, Lud. Oh, yes, my darling boy. Was he just loitering around the path again? I could never get that boy to pursue his studies, no matter how hard I try. She sighs. But I shouldn't be too hard on him. There aren't any other children his age in Quill. My mayoral duties keep me busy. Oh, that reminds me, it's nearly time for my invigorating annotations. I'm looking for a Dark Star mercenary. Oh, please, if I hear one more word about those bloody Dark Stars, she shakes her head. We've had our fair share of miscreants attracted to Quill. It turns out it's not only poets or horticulturists who are attracted to solitude of the countryside. But when that wretched Vela Kalos moved in with her cohorts, you wouldn't believe the type of scoundrels we had prancing up and down the idyllic cobbled streets. And now, on top of everything else, we have the Inquisition raiding the island. I'm sorry, but if you have any dealings with those ruffians, I really can't help you. Maybe you'll have better luck with someone else around town. I know Nud had done some jobs for them. You can usually find him in the local shop. Why don't you try bothering asking him about it? Oh, alright. Wow. Bostic Union, good. Outlaws. Wiccans. Where's my quest log? Asking you to... Oh, I need to grab some scratch. I need to actually buy that. Okay. I gotta go back down to that fort, so I might as well do that. Okay, thank you. Time to deliver the things. Ah, Confessor 17. I just knew you'd survive the assault. The drones were all but certain you'd meet a gruesome end, but you showed them, eh? About that tea you wanted. I got you some scryshroom tea. Ah, Confessor, this is exactly what I was looking for. How thoughtful of you. He removes from his belt a tiny metal teapot. He sips some loose tea into the filter. And to your surprise, you notice it already contains boiling water. If you would be so kind to wait a moment, Confessor, I really must let this brew. You wait for an uncomfortable few minutes, in total silence, while the Inquisitor stares at his miniature teapot. Finally, he seems satisfied. He pours the liquid into a cup and takes a sip. He frowns and is silent for a moment. Confessor, this is... Excuse me. Damn fine tea. He takes another sip. I've tried an extraordinary number of teas in my time, and this is one of the best. My wife is going to love it. Please take this in recompense. Beads of sweat appear on the Inquisitor's forehead and seems to be staring at something only he can see. He mutters to himself, damn fine tea indeed. You think this is probably best to leave him? Well, I did just give him hallucinogenic drugs, so that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Persona or might? I'll put it in the might. I need to find a bed. I'm tired. Story needs to take a nap. The Inquisitor work is hard work. Oh, there's a door there. I didn't know there's a door there. Did I even try to go in there? There is something alive in this cannon. I don't know what it is, but it's alive. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just drink a potion. I'll drink some coffee. Alright, so next step. My ghost, okay, quartermaster. Unpaid debt. You gain access to the Rotten Onion mercenary camp in the southeast of Quill by killing the guards at the gate. Yeah, do I need to drink a truth potion? Is that what I need to do? I mean, I have a truth potion. I could drink it to see the truth about that thing. But of course, I could just read the notes again and have that markup. I can't. I need more coffee in the coffee hole. I don't have enough coffee. So yeah, there's the chain. I think I have to, like, interact with the table upstairs again. I don't think I can do much with, like, the entire thing. Well, we already read that. It just tells us that this thing is nothing but an illusion. It's not real. It's the delusion. It's the absolute delusion. Yeah. Somehow I still hit it though. Strange. Well, it's marked up now, so. Holshire cryptography. Alright, did that. High, flying high. Secret of the spores. Okay, so yeah, just take this back to the mayor. The information that it is safe, it's not real, it's complete delulu. Oh wait, I can see where I am on the map now. Yep, there I am. I know where I am now. Hooray! I bought a compass. It works. Wait, who are you? In the darkness and under such a thick hood, you can make out a person's face. Get away from me, you hear? You shouldn't be here. Come any closer, and I swear you'll regret it. Well, who the hell are you? I'm gonna follow you, because I'm pretty sure you're one of the cultists. God-worshipping cultists. That's illegal in this county, you hear? It's behind the waterfall. I was wrong. Where you going? What you doing? I'm gonna follow you the entire way. You're not very good at hiding secrets, are you? I'm not even trying to be stealthy. Where are we going? If EP, go to bed, Allie. If EP, go bed. It's not mandatory to be here, so get your rest. Oh, hey, the door's open. Then go to bed. Go take a nap. Nobody's stopping you. Oh, wow. Secrets and spores. In Pool Village, you found evidence of god worship deep in the caves underneath the town. Waymaster Colwick will surely want to hear of this. Wow. Just dropped a nail right on the god's head. Alright, so who the fuck are you? I've followed you here. Reveal your identity to the Inquisition. Aw. That's also fair. But you can definitely go rest. Nobody's stopping you, Allie. Make sure you get all the rest. You deserve it. It's not what I meant to do. My bad? Sleep schedules don't exist. That's ridiculous. That's a myth. It's a myth, Ellie. Yep, dropped it right on the god's head. Look at that. You can definitely try to do both. Nobody's stopping you. Money. You could. You definitely could. Oh, that's where the elevator was. Now we're back here. Beautiful. I did it. And now I gotta wait for daylight because it's the middle of the night. Hello. Greetings, the bridge is closed unless you're the bearer of a genuine apostatic union passport. So if you not got one, get lost. Okay, bye. I see. I see. Dragon. Well then, relax yourself as much as you can relax yourself, Allie. Get all the chill relax. You keep walking back and forth. Is the Harbor Master the cultist? Would make sense. Nope, Harbor Master's still here. I can still wish you a lot of rest. I can wish all the rest. Hello, I need a room. Really? 2 coins? That's super cheap. I thought that would have been more expensive. Good morning, peoples. I need to turn in my jobs. So about the god worshippers. I found evidence of god worship in Puil. He leans closer. Oh yeah? Tell me then. What don't you? Why don't you? I saw someone dressed in robes lurking around at midnight. That sure is mighty suspicious. But on its own, I can't do nothing with that kind of evidence. Can you try to find where they were going? They were a Wiccan? If they were a Wiccan? There'd be some sort of ritual, maybe signs of someone trying to rekindle the contract. There were occult instruments in the cavern below Puil. For a moment, he merely stares at you, lost in thought. This can only mean one thing. If someone's conducting rituals around Anguin's corpse, that means they're trying to reopen the blood contract. But buried in those clauses is a terrible cost, no less than human sacrifice. Here, take this key. It'll unlock the upper chambers in the sacred shroom room to the west. There's no doubt in my mind someone's been taken the sacred shroom to be metabolized as per the contract's terms. You gotta get there and save them. Baron, you're participating. Good for you. How do I get into this mushroom? Well, you need to travel through the mushroom forest. You can't miss the shroom itself. It's probably the biggest mushroom you ever seen. On account of its being used by the Wiccans in the past, there's doors and paths leading up and around the shroom itself. The main door will lead you through the central stem. But there might be a whole host of nasty monsters waiting to tear you a new one. So you might try looking for a new way around the back. That'll probably be locked up tight, but you might have less fight over your hands that way. Okay, bye, Baron. Okay, well, I've already been in there. I just need to get back down there. Oh, give me 1 second. I need to let the pupper outside. I will be back. Alright, back to business. Whatever that business may be. Like talking to you. Oh, you're back. I suppose I have a few moments to talk. You don't have to worry about that giant Nautilab anymore. Oh, really? Why? This is splendid news. Please tell me the details. The Nautilab was an illusion, nothing more. Oh my, really? I can't believe I didn't think of that. So the town is saved? We're not gonna burn alive? Hurrah! Anyways, please take this reward. Glorious treasure. Along with my heartfelt thanks. You've done Quill a fine service today. Mushies! Oh, I don't have enough. I need more. I need more delusion. Edmund, no, that's not safe. You gotta go back over there. How did I not go to that? I need to go to that too. Did I go up there? I can't remember anymore. I'm not allowed to remember things anymore. We'll get our passport, and I think we'll call it a day once we, like, open the bridge. Huh? Oh, there's... right there. Okay, let's go up there. Run them puppers. Make sure they get all the runs. Make them run. Squirming godlet. A squirming, writhing creature that looks at you with wet, beady eyes, and occasionally squeals with some unknown intent. The various factions in Hollowshire might be interested in such a specimen. Perhaps the Apostolic Union, or the Wiccans. Well, we're siding with the Union, so it's pretty one-sided. Poison. A deadly poison that can be applied to weapons. After coating your equipment with noxious substance, all attacks will poison enemies for a limited time. Useful. Probably not useful in the Clockwork City, but useful. I have so many throwing knives. I would like a gun, but I don't have a gun. More delusion? For me? Oh, that's a secret door. Is there another thing to... Ah, here we go. Is there more? Activated that one. I activated that one. Is there another one? Somewhere? Am I missing? Gotta be another one somewhere, right? Oh my god, never mind, I don't need to. Cipher Spear. Shoots a bolt of magical energy to damage a single foe. Through the Apostolic Union, heavily regulates the use of offensive magic. Its navy donates huge sums to universities to ensure the refinement of such spells. Oh, that's nice. I wonder where the other candlestick for that is. I guess it doesn't really matter now since it's open, but, you know, it's good to know. And lucky for me, I already opened the door to this, so I don't need to go through the tower again. Though there was that one room. I want to take a look at that. Unless they haven't spawned back? Nope, I can just run through. Okay. All good. Well, shit. Not getting in there. Means I'm not getting in this one either. Oh well. I need more lockpick skill. Blood? The nauseating stench of bile engulfs the flesh chamber before you. A huge digestional tract pulses and throbs with corrosive acid. It would seem as though this mushroom has organs. Blood arrives behind the digestive membrane, clearly in agony. When he sees you, he is shocked. You! You need to get out of there. No. A look of determination seizes Lud. If I don't do this, the village will perish. And if you cut me free, you'll be slicing into the mushroom's organs. You'll kill it. But you will die. Don't you think I know that? Everyone assumes I'm just some stupid kid. Just the mayor's idiot son. They don't take me seriously, but now I can show I'm worth something. I can save the village all by myself. I found the old Wiccan contract sites stashed in my mother's basement. I convinced Emmer to help me set this up. But it was me who whispered to Agwin and felt his reply echo through my bones. The village ain't worth dying for, kid. Says who? Colwick is always talking about his war buddies who died to liberate Quill. But why? But why is that any different from this? Just because we're not at war? Quill is dying. Everyone says so. Since Angwin was killed, the soil's drying up. Another generation, there'll be nothing left. This is the only way to save the village. It is just the way it is. It's easy for you to say. Not being from here, Quill is the only place I've ever known. I won't survive anywhere else. You don't know that. The Sky Realms are full of impossible places, beyond your wildest dreams. I don't care about other places. I only have one home, and it's Quill. Sadly, I work for the Inquisition, kid, so... You slice through the membrane, and the torrent of foul-smelling acid pours forth. Lud slides out of the muck, collapsing, coughing and spluttering. You had no right! He shivers. First thing I've done truly by myself, and you've ruined it. You had no right. People care about you, kid. You can't throw your life away. I thought Mother would be proud. The boy shivers and says no more. Yeah, as an Inquisition agent, I'm not allowing that. Not happening, kid. Kinda wish I could loot some of the stuff here, but, you know. No lockpicks, I'm all out. Now we go back. A job well done is a job well paid. I think I am. I murdered a giant mushroom that was trying to eat a kid that was probably going to turn into a god at some point. So logically, I killed it and removed the kid from said thing. Where's the elevator again? I don't remember where the elevator is. And now that kid hates me, but hey, I don't make deals with gods. I work for the Inquisition. That's just who I side with this playthrough. Gods are illegal. And apparently evil, too, so, you know. Dumbass was trying to blood sacrifice himself to the god. That's not allowed. That's not allowed here. But I am going to inform his mother, who's probably going to bring down the wrath of God on him. Hey, lady, your dumbass kid tried to sacrifice himself. Oh, you're back. About your son. Oh, so you're the vigilant stranger who saved my son. I really cannot thank you enough. I don't know what I would have done had he... She sniffs a tear and she sniffs tears in her eyes. I know I can be distracted sometimes, but it's only because I want Will to be perfect home for Lud. I suppose I took it too far, considering what he tried to do. Please, I want you to have the most valuable thing I possess. Wow! An Eye of Pagath. These healing herbs from my garden. There really is nothing more precious than nature's beauty. Yeah, well, there you go. Oh, it's you. I still can't forgive you for interrupting the digestion. But seeing how relieved my mother was to have me back, I suppose I wasn't worthless as I thought. I don't know what'll happen to Will. It makes me sad to think of it not being here in the future. But maybe we can find somewhere else to call home. Exactly, the Empire has tons of places where you can live. Probably, I don't know, I'm new here. Welcome back. What can old Kolwick do for you? I visited the sacred shroom and discovered what's going on. Was I right? Was there a sacrifice taking place? It was Lud. He tried to sacrifice himself, but I managed to talk him down. I didn't talk him down. I cut him out of the mushroom. Oh, that foolish boy. The harvest ain't worth Angwin's blood price. And I always taught him that? Taught him that? It looks like he stopped him, newcomer. And for that, you have my sincerest thanks. It's not much, but just as promised. Here's the Union passport. Take it through the gate bridge to the south, leading to Hollowshire. Be careful down there, mind you. If you think Pwill's harvests are bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hollowshire's the midst of an awful famine. It seems the townfolks and our poor Lud have a certain ideas in common. Alright, Well, let's open the bridge and then call it a day. And then probably start up another stream for Valheim because, you know, I don't really like doing off-stream stuff in games, survival games. That's just me, though. It'll probably be a bit later, though. Because people want me to do self-care and after stream. It's ridiculous. But I'll do it. Greetings, the bridge is closed. Yep. Here, I got a passport right here. Huh, seal looks good. Not seeing any signs of magical forgery. Yep, looks like you can pass. Thank you. Am I gonna get a save notification when I pass through? No, but there are whatever the fuck these things are. I gotta stab them. Gotta do a murder. Oh, hey, a locked door that I can't open because I'm out of lockpicks because my luck sucks. That's a moth. That's a moth. That moth had money. Is there a save point yet? I made a mistake. Welcome to my prison, human. The words smash against your skull with dread portent? With dread portent. There's no mistaking it. You're speaking to a god. You're the thing in the cannon! Ah, I sense it in you. That abject horror. That searing shock in your heart. Your heart beats so fast it might burst, human. Am I dead? The entity laughs. Great pulses of eldritch energy reverberate through your bones. No, human. You are not dead. Yet. Not yet. You were moments from death. I plucked you from a certain peril. As easy as your kind would pull a weed. But it was not an act of kindness. I require something in return. So what do you want? Vela Kalos and her arrogance chained me here in shackles of void steel. I wish to be free. So she must die, and so she must die. You hunt Vela, correct? Without my aid, your mission is futile. You will surely meet a gruesome demise. So I will save you. I will pluck you from your precipice of oblivion, again and again, until the deed is done. Who are you? How times have changed, that a human would ask such a thing. There were times in ages past where my shrines were in 1,000 settlements, when every Wiccan knew my name, when my mind rang in the prayers of your kind. I will not stoop to introducing myself, but know this, there are still those loyal to me, who preserved my hidden shrines. It is this place that I will summon you, should your death be imminent. Why did Vela capture you? Why else? She craved my power. I am unique in the pantheon of major gods, and I cannot sense the moment of one's demise and steal them from their fate. But in her arrogance, this was not enough, for I cannot revive someone who is long dead. There are no gods who can save, perchance, the dreamers themselves. So she kept me chained here. Such is the sorry state of the world, that no follower came to save me. Not even the Wiccans came to my aid. Damn that cursed God War. Farewell. Remember our bargain, human. Well, I just sealed my fate to death forever, I guess. Where's the save point? I need a save point. I need a bed. That's what I need. I don't remember where the beds are. Hey, do you want this godling? No, I don't think you do. Alright. No, I think it was a different god that wanted blood sacrifices, but hey, that's not my problem now. I guess I'm gonna end it there for now. Job's done for today. I threw myself off of a cliff by mistake, and well, I ended up dead. But that's fine. That's fine. Apparently, I'm not dead. That's terrific. But I'm gonna end it off, so I will throw you all at Eden. And I will be joining Eden later for Valheim. I might start up stream again for that. Because why the hell not? Who's going to stop me? But I hope y'all have a wonderful day today. You all deserve it. Allie, I appreciate the raid. And Digi, thank you for following. I hope you two had the bestest time of Get the Fuck Out. But for now, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. You all deserve it. I forgot I need to alt-tab the game. There we go. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.